I got hired to DJ a wedding, and the bride was my ex. I found out my ex had been lying to me about needing time to work on herself when I showed up to DJ her wedding. I do small events on the side: birthdays, school dances, weddings where people just want a decent playlist and someone who can say a few names into a microphone without freezing. One day, I get an email from a woman planning a small, intimate ceremony. She says she got my info from a friend of a friend, loves my rates, and wants to book me. She sends the date, the venue, the deposit. Everything looks normal. The only thing missing is the couple's names. The contract just says, "For ceremony, he who is reception." I ask once, "What are the names for my notes?" She replies, "I'll send all that closer to the date. We're still finalizing details." Fine. I've seen disorganized brides before. Fast forward a few weeks. The wedding day comes. I load my gear into this nice little garden venue, set up my speakers, plug in my mixer. I check my email and finally see a message from her. Here's the schedule and the names: Bride, Emma Groom, Daniel. First dance song I used to play in the car all the time. Emma, my ex, the same ex who 6 months ago cried in my car and said, "I'm not ready for commitment. I need to be alone for a while. It's not you. I just don't see myself getting married anytime soon." Apparently, anytime soon meant half a year. For a second, I honestly thought about packing up and leaving, but rent doesn't care about your feelings, and a contract is a contract. Guests started arriving. I stayed hidden behind my setup in the corner, pretending to be very focused on my laptop. I watched her walk down the aisle through a gap in the trees. Same laugh, same hairstyle, same person who needed to be alone, smiling like she had never been more sure of anything. The ceremony ended. They were officially married. Everyone moved into the reception area, and it was my cue to start the music. I kept it professional. Introductions, applause, speeches. Then it was time for the first dance. I took the mic and said, "And now, for the first time as husband and wife, please welcome Daniel and Emma to the dance floor." She turned, saw me behind the booth, and froze for half a second. Nobody else noticed, but I did. I started their song. They danced. People filmed. Her eyes kept flicking over to me like she was checking if I was going to do something dramatic. I didn't. When the dance ended and everyone else joined the floor, I leaned into the mic one last time and said calmly, "By the way, quick shout out to the bride. Last time we talked, she said she couldn't picture herself getting married. Looks like she figured it out. Congratulations to both of you." A few people laughed, thinking it was just a joke. She knew it wasn't. I finished the night, played every song on her list, took my payment, and left without another word. Walking out with my equipment, I realized something. I used to think she took my future away when she left. Turns out, she just freed me from someone who had already written a different story, and accidentally paid me to soundtrack the ending.